What's going on, champs and champions? It's Fire Monkey here, and in today's YouTube video, we're going to be kind of just ranting about a specific topic, no big news entirely, but instead what we have to talk about is something that I just felt, was kind of interesting to mention, and that is the brand new Black Adam collaboration having an emote that works on any skin in the game. That's right, the brand new emote that came with Black Adam that will be releasing in the item shop on the 20th is set to be one that you can use on literally any skin, and they even put the extra effort into it to make it so if you're sitting down using the skin with like a female skin or whatever, then you will be able to actually have a different pose entirely for it. But yeah, you will be able to actually use this emote on any skin in the game. You will be able to actually have your own fun, and it still even has the unique lightning effect on the hands and everything whenever you're using it. But when I tweeted a video that you guys just saw, showcasing it on 3 different skins, a lot of people were talking about, kind of just mentioning how it's like, why is it that every DC emote we seem to get doesn't really matter what skin it's with? You're able to use them on anyone, but whenever it comes to like skins from like the Marvel universe or whatnot, mainly, like Thor and stuff, those always seem to be locked to that specific person. Because as you can see in Fortnite, apparently based on, how collaborations have gone, if you want to be insanely fast, right? You want to be as fast as the Flash, you can be as fast as the Flash with any character in the game. However, if you want to wield Thor's hammer, whoa, buddy, that's going a little bit too far there. Maybe you should slow down a little bit, and it really makes me think, should Fortnite even have locked emotes or, built-in emotes, anything like that in the first place? Personally, for me, I feel when it comes to built-in emotes, if it's a collaboration type of thing, right, if it's something that's going to make a big change, like maybe it's going to change how a pickaxe looks or something like that, then maybe I could see a built-in emote matching that. If it's something that actually causes that skin to visually change, sure, a built-in emote works, I can understand it. However, if it's something that's, just a nice little gimmick or whatever, and you're able to have like a pickaxe or something related to it in order to make the design slightly different, but you're not required to have it, right? So let's say, example, Thor's hammer, right? The one that's locked to only him. Let's say you wanted to use that on a different skin. You want to use the built-in emote and all that. I feel that that should be allowed, because if we really think about it, Fortnite doesn't need to be lore accurate to the Marvel universe. Fortnite doesn't need to be lore accurate to all these other universes out there, because it's just a video game at this point that has so many collaborations that it wouldn't even make sense to be accurate, right? I mean, unless, like Marshmallow, unless Travis Scott, every character ever in Fortnite, including Jonesy or whatever else, are canon in the Marvel universe, or canon in the DC universe, or canon in basically every collaboration ever, I don't see a reason to follow the lore of other, like franchises out there, just to make it so, oh hey, yeah, only the worthy can weld this, so guess what, only Thor can weld this. But then again, at the exact same time, I kind of understand why some restrictions like this are in place. It kind of makes sense, I guess, in a little ways, at least for, Black Adam, because if we look at the emote, right, we notice that it's just a chair, you're just kind of sitting down in it, and sure, the electricity is a cool little effect to it, but if Epic Games really wanted to make it unique, right, and have a little bit of built-in for it, they could have made it so whenever you use the Black Adam skin with this emote, that's the only time you would have that, like, electricity effect happening on the hand. However, they decided not to. They decided to keep it just true and keep it in one way possible, so that every skin can weld electricity and basically have Black Adam's power whenever they use this emote. And it's something that just makes me wonder, why is it that some brands are, more protective over how a specific thing is portrayed, while other brands are more loose, such as, how DC is with it? Like, I feel that there's conversations had with Epic Games in, the different companies out there in order to try getting specific things in the game, but the company just doesn't want to budge, because let's face it, do we really think that they wanted to give Darth Vader a spoon as a weapon? Like, I get it, you don't want to put a lightsaber in the past, but I swear, I just want to believe, right? Maybe I'm coping too hard here, but I just want to believe that Epic Games tried giving Darth Vader an actual lightsaber as a pickaxe for the Battle Pass, and Disney or, whoever else, Star Wars, they basically just said, no, we're not doing that, you have to make something else. And because I just don't want to believe, right? When it comes to built-in stuff, when it comes to swapping stuff out and not giving us what we feel we should get, that there was some type of lapse of judgment or some type of discussion that happened behind the scenes where the company just didn't want to budge despite Epic Games wanting to put it in the game. Because, like, what even is the Darth Vader, like, pickaxe supposed to be? It's literally like a cereal spoon where all the cereal is just going to fall out of it anyways. I just don't understand it. And then, with, like, other situations, like with the whole entire, like, the one bundle we got recently, the God bundle that had, another Thor outfit and everything in it that you were able to pick up with real money or V-Bucks, I forgot. They had it so originally the Stormbreaker pickaxe was locked. You weren't able to use it unless you were worthy, and then they ended up changing that a little bit later down the line. And it makes me me think, why were they locking that in the first place? Was there a discussion being had and they were just, was like, nope, that pickaxe has to be locked? Or was it like, oh, wait a minute, you know, this doesn't match our lore, something like that? Was there more discussions that need to be had? You know, was it like, oh, there's this statement that was mentioned, why can't this happen? There's so many questions I have, but the thing I want to just kind of leave it on, and, you know, I want you guys to discuss in the comments down below, is how do you feel about built-in emotes? How do you feel about some of the choices Epic Games makes for collaborations? And do you feel that it's really Epic's fault? Because personally for me, I feel that, you know, some things are Epic's fault, right? I'm not being like, oh, it's always the other company 100%. Epic Games makes mistakes. We already know this. But at the same time, I feel certain bits and pieces of stuff that happens are more on the company side, where whatever, you know, Epic Games is trying to collab with, that company doesn't want to budge and doesn't want, you know, a specific thing to happen, right? They don't want everyone to be able to wield Thor's hammer, you know, I'll butcher the name if I tried saying it, but the Majorn or whatever, you know, they don't want everyone being able to wield that. And at the same time, you know, other companies are just completely fine with it. So even if it could have, you know, made a good case for being built in, being locked in based on how Epic's acted before, they don't really do that. So I feel that, you know, it's kind of like a 50-50. For some cases, at least with like the Marvel cosmetics, I feel that it's more the company side and not so much, hey, you know, they just decided, you know, Epic Games decided that they want to make it built in or something like that and lock it to a specific thing. And at the same time, you know, I feel that some other mistakes that have happened are more on Epic Games' side, where it was Epic Games that were kind of like, oh yeah, we could do this, you know, we have this cool little wacky thing that we've been testing around a bit. If you want to, you know, have your thing being a part of this test, we can fix it in there or something like that. And it's just like, you know, a 50-50. But at the end of the day, I would really love it if one day we're able to sit here and play Fortnite and weld whatever pickaxe we want, do whatever emote we want without having to worry about restrictions or anything like that. So we could, if we really wanted to, be like, I don't know, Morbius. I mean, imagine if we get a Morbius skin in the game, that'd be funny. But we could be like Morbius welding the Thor's hammer while, you know, doing a built-in emote from a completely different character. Like, what are some of the built-in emotes out there? I can't think of any off the top of my head, but like the Major Laser Flex thing, you know, where he has like the like hand gun thing and he flexes that. Imagine if we could do that while being Morbius with Thor's hammer. That could just be a possibility one day, depending on, you know, if any negotiations happen later down the line that allow it to happen. But at least for right now, that doesn't seem like a possibility. It just seems like something that we're just going to kind of be able to complain about forever and never actually see a result happen. Now, I don't know why I keep missing these goo gun shots, but yeah, with that said, that's pretty much all I want to talk about in today's YouTube video. Hopefully you enjoyed the little bit of a ramble. I know it's not news topics or anything, but let's face it, you know, as we already know, I'm the live commentary channel type of boy now, so I'll see you champs and champets tomorrow with another video. Peace out.